As this national anthem is over, is Dylan still trying to get, I think he's got the YouTube up and going.
I think we're good to go, yep.
So we're going to, again, pause for the national anthem real quick.
Good national anthem by their band up there, who's always usually loud and proud up in that corner. Another thing that you notice from being in these old gyms, no air conditioning, so even in the middle of February, where it still could be a little bit chillier, it's always a little bit hotter in here, so yeah, it's something you kind of got to build into. Kids that, are used to air conditioners in the gymnasiums, now they could cramp up later on in the game. We'll have to see if that does anything for us, but starters for Labette tonight are going to be Amelia Carnahan. And then you got number 24, Kylie Good, who is a senior. Amelia is also a senior. And have number 52, Kaylin McCoy, who is a sophomore. Number 21, Peyton Davis, who is a freshman. And I believe number 40, Amory Baker, who is also a senior. I circled the freshman 40 before I saw the senior 40. I was like, probably not starting two freshmen, but they could be. For the Lady Tigers, as always, looks like it's going to be our Fab Five. We're going to have Braylee Cowan, Abby Gorman, Claire McElroy, Aubrey Yart, and JC Rogers. We are still down Kipton Hunziker, who's in street clothes tonight for us. So freshman has kind of done it all on the defensive end and started scoring for us as of late.
Yeah. Dropped her weight on her toe, yeah, we were told, in weights class.
I'm pretty sure her highest scoring game was that class that she dropped it in. Yeah. So her foot was all black and blue is what we were told, but she played through it that night and then ended up getting worse and had to sit out a little bit. But they are hoping to have her back here shortly, and that'll be a big thing off the bench for the Lady Tigers. We're about to get started here in Altamont, Kansas at Labette County High School.
Definitely a loud gym environment. We talked to, kind of unrelated, we were talking to the AD who I'm friends with in Chanute last week while we were there, and he's like, man, hands down the best gym in Southeast Kansas is Labette County. And it definitely gives everywhere a run for their money with, like Dylan said, it's kind of got the old and new, a little bit of the best of everything.
Yeah, and just to be able to keep it maintained and keep it looking good and all that.
It's a cool gym.
It's a pretty storied gym.
Sound carries like crazy in here.
Yeah. You thought Arnold Arena at Fort Scott Community College was bad. It echoes pretty good in here as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it looks like it's going to be Claire jumping against number 21. That's going to be Davis, the freshman. We're going to get started here. It's going to be Fort Scott ball with Abby Gorman to the right side of the opposite side of the gym for us. Now she's going to bring it over to the left side. Rayleigh's going to swing over to the right. We're going to swing it over to Rayleigh now. We're going to get it back to Abby Gorman here on the left side. She's going to take her dribble, swings it to Claire. She cut through, try to get inside to JC. It's going to be a quick turnover here early for the Tigers.
Yeah, just kind of forcing it there.
As Labette's already looking to push, they cross the center line here. Swing it over to Davis on the right side. She's going to look down low to Carnahan, senior in the corner. She's going to dribble across Aubrey, throws it up, misses that. Rebound there for Claire, and it's going to be a quick foul on number 40, Baker, for the Grizzlies.
Looks like JC Rogers is going to inbound the ball here as Abby's waiting for it. Get it in. She's going to turn to Coach Steps. She's going to be about right on the Grizzly logo now, right side volleyball line. Now she goes left to Rayleigh. Rayleigh's going to kick it to the corner. Claire looks, gives it back to Rayleigh. Now Abby comes to the corner, open three look. It's up. It's going to be just short. Labette's going to come away with the rebound.
Good.
So Labette going to push it up the floor here with Keely Good. We kind of know she's one of the better players on their squad tonight. They're going to get it inside, and it's going to be a quick two-pointer there for Kaylin McCoy. They've got her listed at 6 foot. She's just a sophomore, but she's definitely the biggest girl on the court tonight. She's a true 6-footer.
Now Rayleigh's going to get it over here from Abby Gorman. They're going to swing it inside to Claire. Now down to Yark. He tries to kind of throw one over. Hook shot, and it's going to get blocked there. And then Davis is going to march down the lane with it, miss it, and it's going to end up being a jump ball between JC and Baker there, who picked up her first foul earlier in the game. Mark that down on my stat book. It will be Grizzly basketball underneath. They retain possession from the jump ball. They're going to try to get it in there to McCoy, but it's going to get turned over, and we're going to look to push here. Abby Gorman's already crossed half court. She swings it over to Claire on the left side, get it inside to JC. Makes one extra pass to Yark, 17-footer, misses everything. Rebound there for Baker, and they're going to get the possession here.
Yeah, just a little long there by Aubrey. Good ball movement by the Tigers, but just keep shooting the ball, it'll fall.
Davis is going to swing it to Good, who swings it over to Carnahan. They get it inside to
good block
McCoy,
by J.C. Rogers.
But it will be blocked there. Davis almost turns it over as we pass it out to Abby Gorman. Swings it over to Claire McElroy on the right side. She's going to make a pass that gets tipped there by Davis, but it does go to Abby still. 5:38 left here, first quarter. Tigers are trailing by 2. 2-0 score as we swing it to Rayleigh Cowan on the left side now. She's going to swing to Claire, inside to Abby, or to Aubrey. Had nobody behind her, should have probably went up and just tried to make a pass, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, if she would have just turned around with her other shoulder, she has a wide open layup.
And then Carnahan's actually going to get a carry, so it'll go back to the Tigers, but it's just one of those, I think. Aubrey just got a little too quick with it and didn't see that nobody was in front of her when she made the turn. She's going to take a break here, and we're going to get Lorelei into the game for the Tigers tonight.
And they do have...
They get it right into J.C. Rogers, goes up with it, misses off the left side. Rebound, McElroy up and misses it high off the glass. Fought for it. They're going to call it jump ball, and it will be Tiger possession here again. 5:17 left to go first quarter.
Labette runs a 2-3 zone here. They've got a 6-footer in the middle, a 5'10 girl on one block, and a 5'10 girl on the other block, I believe.
McElroy's going to look to pass it in. She gets it into Lorelei, top of the key, swings over to Abby in the corner. She's going to drive baseline, kick it to Claire. Claire to Lorelei. Now she's going to go baseline. Throws it out to Rayleigh at the free throw line. Out to Claire for 3. Misses short. Rebound, Abby Gorman. Gets tipped out. And it's going to be Tiger basketball. No, he's going to give it to Labette as she was running for it. No, sorry, he fixed it there. So it will be Tiger basketball underneath.
I was going to say, no Tigers were even within a foot of her.
Yeah, he pointed towards it was going to be their ball, but I think it went out on Carnahan there. So Tigers will retain it with a fresh shot clock here. Right over 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Still looking for the first points for the Lady Tigers, as the Grizzlies have scored 2 points, but the Tigers haven't scored any yet. Claire's looking to pass it in. She does get it in to Abby at the top of the key. Swings it over to Lorelei. Open 3. Little long. Tipped out by Rayleigh. She gets her own rebound there. Kicks it to JC. JC, Lorelei free throw line. And it's good. Finally, the ball falls.
Yeah, first sprints in the game there. Going to be a little shot from the right elbow for Lorelei Clark, and now Fort Scott's going to be in their trap. Labette's looking to get it across. Now they're at their logo. They go right side to Carnahan. Now she's going to skip cross-court pass. We're going to see a drive, and they're going to miss everything with that. They kind of throw it up, and now they're going to kind of compound the problem and foul Claire. So that was who was that, Dylan, that put that up?
It was 21.
21 it was. It's hard because we have the lineup here, and then they had the freshman down low, so 21's not actually on the roster.
So that's going to be Davis's first foul for Labette. And it'll be 2 fouls on Labette, 0 on Fort Scott, as Abby's going to bring it across the half-court line here. She's going to swing it over to Rayleigh on the left side. She's looking to Abby in the corner. She gets it to her the corner now. Back to Rayleigh. Elbow. Now to Lorelei. Step back 3. Misses little long, and it's going to be a foul
push on Aubrey Yarrick.
The rebound, so that's going to be Aubrey's first foul of the night and the first foul on the Tigers.
Fort Scott going to stay with some pressure here with their normal full court pressure, kind of a 2-2-1. They're going to get it down the right side. Now they throw a pass, almost lose it out of bounds. Whoop. And it's going to be out on Fort Scott as we kind of knock it out there. So they're going to look to get it in. It's going to be tipped at the half-court line. Rayleigh Cowan's going to get the ball. Actually going to drive in, goes up, and just a little bit long with her layup. Great effort there, just couldn't quite finish. As now they go left side.
Carnahan's going to swing it over here to number 14, Shaw. 24 misses it. It's going to be a Lorelei Clark rebound down low. She's going to bring it across herself, so Abby's going to work off the ball a little bit here this possession. So Lorelei keeps her dribble, swings it over to Cowan on the left side, gets it to Lorelei in the corner, gets it to a cutting Yarrick, who tries to throw it across paint to Rogers, and it's going to be on the ground, and it will end up being a jump ball. Possession arrow should be Labette's now, so still a 2-2 game with 3:19 to go in the first quarter. I was talking to Bashan a few times, and he really brought up that, you know, with other teams, we kind of were able to play on the road pretty well and all that, and, you know, start off slow, but this team seems to play a lot better at home, as we've shown, and it kind of gets tougher at these gyms when they kind of have home court advantage against us. We're going to get the turnover there on defense, though. Cowan's going to get that and get it to Lorelei, who gets it to Abby. He's going to get to the block, tries to go up with it. She's going to end up traveling with it, I believe, there, so it'll be another turnover for the Tigers here.
Yeah, just kind of gets the ball held at her knees, and then they have two girls on her, not really anywhere she could go, and just kind of lost her balance. So now Labette's going to get it in. Now they get it to the middle of the trap. Throw a long pass down here. Get it back to the outside. I believe that's the freshman. It is going to be Peyton Davis for three. So that's going to push it to 5-2 lead for the Lady Grizzlies here. 2:45 to go in this first quarter.
Now we're going to get it to Lorelei on the left side. She's going to have 12 on her. She's going to swing it over to Abby. Cross-court pass back to Lorelei for three. See if she can get going here. She misses short as well. Abby's going to come down with it. The rebound, though, kind of brings it out. Gets it to Lorelei, top of the key. Lorelei's going to look to drive left-handed, back behind the back to the right hand. Pump fakes Abby inside to Yarrick. Hook shot misses everything. It's going to be a rebound there for Carnahan, and they're going to call a timeout, I believe, for the coach.
Yeah.
Volmer will be a 30-second timeout.
I don't know that I love to keep pushing it inside with the trees in there. I mean, those are some big girls. I don't know that hasn't worked so far. I'm a little skeptical of if that's the game plan. Maybe Pashon could talk to him about that right here.
Yeah, you really want to see him rather get a drop step instead of just trying to toss it over the top of them.
Yeah, you're going to have to get position on them because they're all, I mean, this is one of the taller teams we're going to see for the year. They have some big girls. So, not that I don't trust our bigs, but it's just, hey, when they're 6 foot and you're 5'7", it's not going to turn out well most of the time, you know, unless you get, like you said, unless you can get a drop step and get position.
Yeah, you got to use your base.
Maybe you're going to have to kick it back out or catch that short corner shot that we kind of like.
Yeah, so it'll be Labette's ball after the timeout. They're going to swing it in here to McCoy. McCoy's going to take it, dribble left hand, throws it across back over to Davis. She crosses the half-court line. We swing it over to Scholl. Scholl's going to swing it inside to McCoy. It's going to get tipped back out to Davis. Going to go with the right hand, gets it to a cutting Carnahan.
That was a travel.
And it's going to be tipped out there by McCoy. It'll be Tiger basketball underneath with 1:57 left to go. Score 5-2 here in the first quarter. 2 fouls on Labette, 1 foul on the Tigers as Abby's going to get it on the pass in here. Rayleigh's going to take a break. Claire's going to come back in, I believe, for the Tigers.
Been a little slow offensively for the Tigers so far, so hopefully we can get something going. Lorelei gets it knocked away from her there. She's looking for someone. She's got to be a little stronger with the ball. Something she's going to grow into. She's just a sophomore, so.
Good's going to check back in here for Scholl. So back to the starter on the floor. They're going to get it into Lorelei on the right side. She's going to dribble in, kicks it to JC on the left elbow. Free throw line, she steps into the paint. Up and good for JC Rogers.
That's exactly what I was thinking earlier. That's the shot she needs to be taking instead of trying to get it to the block. I don't think we need to force it.
Now
she's going to tie it up there.
Good effort. Jump ball, and it will be possession arrow. Can't see it from up here. I thought maybe they'd have it on the...
Before it's got ball. It's JC. Good sportsmanship there. Helps McCoy up.
So Abby gets it in here from Rogers after the jump ball possession. Arrow to the Tigers. She's going to come down here, swing it over to Lorelei on the left side, get it back inside to Claire at the elbow. She's going to try to throw it over top. Davis is going to tip that out. Claire's going to go get it though. Now she drives to the free throw line. JC Rogers from the elbow, misses. McCoy, rebound. JC might have got that partially blocked there.
Yeah.
But Carnahan's going to bring it across for the Grizzlies here. Going to be in our 2-3 zone. Abby and Lorelei up top. They're going to swing it over to Davis. Davis now skip passes it over to Good. Good's going to give it back to Davis. She's going to run a floater in the free throw, misses that. McCoy's going to get it and travel with it. And they're going to call a travel with 50.2 left to go here. Tiger basketball. As Baker, Little Baker is going to check in for Older Baker. Yep. So don't know if they're sisters, but Little Baker checks in for Older Baker.
Got 40 seconds to go here. Tigers trail by 1, 5-4. Not a lot of scoring in this first quarter. Now they have it in the corner. Back to Rayleigh at the top. Claire at the top of the key. She's going to kick it left side. Lorelei for 3. Good. You're only going to hold her so long before she gets going. So
volume shooter. So now it's 7-5 Tigers lead. They swing it over to Davis here. She thought about the 3. Kicks it back out to Carnahan. 18 seconds to go here. Davis inside to... That was going to be inside to Little Baker, and it was going to be a foul there on Claire. So it'll be her first of the quarter, being Tiger's second. So not a whole lot of fouls here tonight. There's only 2 fouls on each team. 15.5 left to go here in the first quarter. So they're going to look to pass it in here. They get it into Carnahan. It gets tipped by Lorelei, though, and will be Grizzly basketball still on the outside here.
Now Good for Labette, gonna just switch spots. Was on the baseline, now she's in the corner, gets it in. At the left elbow here, tipped away by Lorelei. Kick back up now to Good in the corner. 3 is good. So they're gonna match our 3-pointer.
Might be a delay of game warning here. So the ref had to go over to the scorer's table and say something, so he gets that done. Abby's not going to pick it up till at least crosses half court. Now she does. 5 seconds, Lorelei corner 3. It's good. So she reaches back and answers herself. That'll give the Tigers the first quarter lead at the end with a buzzer beater by Lorelei Clark, 10-8. Tigers lead here in Altamont, Kansas at Labette County High School into the first quarter. You're listening to All Hit 103.9 and Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
We are back here in Altamont, Labette County High School. Tigers took a 10-8 lead into the second quarter. It will be Labette County basketball here to start the second quarter at the half-court line. So we'll see what the Tigers can do, see if they can extend this lead. As we are at Labette County, and Carnahan's going to get it in here at the free throw line. She's going to swing it over to Davis on the right side. Looks inside to McCoy, swings it back out to Good. Good for 3. And she's going to answer that other 3 as well with another 3. Back-to-back 3s on possessions there for Labette County.
And Fort Scott.
Yep.
We're seeing more offensive performance here in the last
than we did the whole first quarter. Yeah. Abby's going to bring it across. She's going to swing it to Claire. Claire's going to swing it to Clark at the free throw line. They try to get to JC at the block. She's going to get it blocked there by Carnahan. So it'll be out of bounds on the Grizzlies, and it'll be Tiger basketball kind of way out there, no man's land. Still going to run the same set here. Looks like out of bounds. Claire's going to look to pass it in. Still looking, gets it in there to the block to Aubrey. Aubrey swings it to JC. JC to Clark. Clark to Gorman. Gorman to Claire for 3 in the corner, and that's good. Claire McElroy for a 3. Back-to-back games with a 3-pointer for Claire to see if she can kind of start feeling her shot again and get going here. Baker's going to get it to Carnahan here for the Grizzlies. Going to swing it over to Davis on the far left side now. Back to Carnahan for 3.
Almost banks it in.
Thought about the bank. Baker's going to come down with the rebound, though. Gets it to Davis at the top of the key. Swings it over to Good. Good inside to McCoy. Gets tipped out by Rogers, but it's going to be a foul on JC instead.
I can live with that.
Yep.
Not a terrible foul if she goes to bat the ball away. I didn't think they were going to call a foul. I thought she got the ball pretty clean.
And it's her first, so you know she was itching not getting one in the first quarter. She needed to get one in the books.
She's going to catch up to Aubrey.
Yep. Claire and JC are going to take a seat here, and it's going to bring, I believe, Mary and Rayleigh in the game for the Tigers here. I don't think Rayleigh started the second quarter for us. They're going to get it out to Davis. She's going to shoot it top of the key, miss that, and then Mary and Aubrey are going to go after it. It's going to be out of bounds on both of them as they both wanted the rebound.
Yeah, they kind of, same team, fight for it and knock it out of bounds, unfortunately.
Yep. So Carnahan's going to look to pass it in here for the Grizzlies. She's still looking. Swings it over the corner to Good. Good's looking inside. Doesn't get it to Good. Swings it to Davis. Back to Carnahan now at the top of the key as she came rolling around everybody from the paint. Back to Carnahan from Davis. Picks up her dribble after one. Swings it to Davis. Gets it inside to Baker at the free throw line. Couple dribbles, goes up with it, and she's going to get fouled. And she will be shooting 2. That's going to be on
Lorelei.
Says number 11, so that's not correct. So we're going to see who it's supposed to be on.
Maybe it's on Ray.
21.
No, Lorelei.
Yeah, so it was going back to Lorelei. So it'll be Lorelei Clark's first foul as well. So Tigers still lead 13-11 here, 6:31 left to go, second quarter. Going to have Baker at the free throw line shooting 2 for the Grizzlies. Left-handed shot, makes her first. Tigers still lead by 1 here, 13-12. Two dribbles with her left hand, picks it up, keeps it high, and makes that one as well.
So that's going to tie it up here at 13 all in Labette County. So now the Tigers are going to have the ball back in their possession. Abby Gorman has it. Now back to the top to Lorelei. They swing it right side, keep swinging the ball, now to the baseline. Now Lorelei, she thinks about a deep 3. Abby screaming for the ball in the corner. Tries to get it inside, and it's going to be a foul on McCoy, I think, there.
52. Yep.
Yeah. I don't mind Abby passing the ball, but if she's got a wide open 3, I would really just prefer her take it instead of us get the ball in there with a 6-footer and try to bang with her.
Yeah, and with that 6-footer McCoy, we're going to see her for a long time. She's only a sophomore for the Grizzlies.
Yeah. And she moves well for her size, too. Claire gets it in now off the inbounds to Ray. She dribbles right side, picks up her dribble. Now it goes back up top to Abby. She's going to kind of set the offense. Dribbling, forces a pass in there, and it's going to be stolen away from Labette as she tries to pass it to Lorelei at the free throw line.
McCoy's going to swing it over to Carnahan as she comes across the half-court line, swings it to Davis here in the right corner. Gets it to McCoy at the free throw line, tries to dump it into Baker, but that's going to get tipped out there by Yard for a turnover. She's going to hand it off to Gorman, who's looking for the play now. She crosses half-court. She's going to swing it to Cowan on the right side. Rayleigh's going to have it. Three-point line extended. Kicks it to Yarrick at the volleyball line. Back to Cowan on the right side. Going to have Yarrick get it at the free throw line. Dribble in. Kick it out to Claire for the 3. She drives in now. Gets stuck with it. And they're going to call a travel on Claire as she falls down with it before she can get rid of it. And that's going to send Rogers into the game here for Mary. So it'll be Gorman, Cowan, McElroy, Yarrick, and Rogers in the game for the Tigers. Carnahan set to pass it in here for the Grizzlies. Gets it into Davis. She's going to cross-court it over to Good. Good back to Carnahan. Now she's going to get it back from Carnahan to Good as they cross half-court. They get it to Baker at the elbow line. Elbow free throw line. Out to Davis for a 3 on the left side. Misses. Rebound Cowan. She's going to look to push herself here. Almost double dribbles with it as she hits her game. We try to throw it over the top. Claire does to Rogers.
I don't know how many turnovers it's going to take till we decide it's a bad idea to try to force it into the block.
She's kind of already double teamed. We try to throw it over the top, and McCoy, I think, just jumped right up there in front of it and tipped it back out of bounds, but it will be Tiger possession here. So now Abby's going to throw it in. She does get into Rogers. Elbow three-point line. Rogers going to take a dribble, swings it over. She's going to get fouled there by Carnahan. So that will be Carnahan's first foul as well. And it will be Labette's second foul of the quarter. 4:52 remaining here. Tie ball game, 13-13 in Labette County.
Looks like Abby's going to take it out underneath as they set up. She's going to get the outlet pass into J.C. Rogers, who tips it but gets it back before it goes across half court. Now she's going to set a screen right side. Claire goes, tries to get it in, and it's going to be stolen again. So just got to be a little bit more careful with the ball. Right now we're turning it over, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Carnahan as Ray draws the offensive foul there on defense. We're going to see Lorelei come in for Claire McElroy right now.
That'll be Carr's second real quick, so she got about 2 fouls there in about 10 seconds. Now Gorman's going to get the ball in from Rogers. She's going to bring it across half-court line. Kicks it to Lorelei on the left side. She thought about it. She's going to turn it over now. Davis is going to have to beat two of them. She goes up with the layup. She gets fouled, so she'll be at the line shooting two. And it's going to be a foul on Cowan, it looks like. So Davis will be at the free throw line as Rayleigh picks up her first foul, and just back-to-back turnovers here for both the Grizzlies and the Tigers.
Yeah, right now it just boils down to we're not being strong with the ball. We're kind of just barely holding it every tip. We're losing the ball.
Davis is going to make her free throw there.
At this level of basketball, you should be able to hold the ball and then tap it and you not lose the ball. You just got to be a little bit smarter with her passes, a little bit stronger. She makes her second free throw.
So it'll be a 2-point lead here for the Grizzlies as we get it in to Abby. She's going to look to set up the offense here, see if we can get a good possession this time down the court. We get it to Lorelei on the left side. Thinks about going in with it. Dribbles, gets to Abby in the corner. Abby picks up her dribble in the corner, back to Lorelei now. Over to Cowan. Almost travels with it, but she swings it to Abby for the corner three. It's up and good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. She needs to be shooting the ball more.
Her first points of the game for Abby Gorman for three, as they're going to bring it across with Baker on a cross-court pass. She's going to pick it up, gets it out to Good. She's going to look to drive, elbow, free throw line, misses, gets her own rebound, and Jace's going to foul her. So J.C. Rogers with her second now for the Tigers. That'll be the fourth team foul. It's going to be Grizzly basketball underneath as Lillian Jackson's going to make an appearance into this game for the Tigers tonight. They'll send Rogers to the bench with 2 fouls with 3:39 left to go here in the second quarter. Next foul by the Tigers will be Grizzlies shooting free throws the rest of this quarter.
They're going to get it into the corner to McCoy. She tries to throw it up top. It gets knocked away. Then they try to go baseline, and they're going to end up throwing the ball away themselves, or the Lady Grizzlies, as Jackie Scholl just couldn't quite hold on to it. So it'll be Fort Scott ball now as Abby's going to press ahead. She's going to swing it over here. Ray has it left side, now to the corner, back to Abby. She's got the big girl Gardner. I'd like to see him clear out and let her go there, but I guess if they're in a zone, probably not. Fort Scott going to turn it over here with another errant pass.
Good's going to try to bring it across, and Abby's going to pick up a long foul there, and it will be Good at the free throw line shooting for.
That's going to be our fifth foul,
they're
I
telling
believe.
them to wait here at the free throw lines. They're trying to come in, but it's going to be 2 shots. So Good will be shooting at the free throw line, and Rayleigh needs to get in there, get out of the line. There we go. We're getting it figured out now. So Good at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Grizzlies. First one is up and good. They have yet to miss a free throw here. Now a tie ball game again. Was 16-15 till that free throw. So 16-16, 3:12 to go here in the second quarter. Good is going up with her second, and it's good as well. So Good is pretty good from the free throw line tonight.
Mm-hmm. Like what you did there.
I try.
We're going to get the ball into Abby. She's going to dribble ahead. Again, Labette leads by 1 here. 3 to go before halftime. Now Ray goes right side, kicks it to Lorelei, right wing. She's going to dribble in, kick it back to Ray. Ray thinks about a 3, and they're going to get her with a travel, I do believe. Yep.
She didn't quite understand what she did, but it's that Fred Flintstone double stutter step that gets you every time. So Claire's going to come back in, and it's going to be for Rayleigh.
Twinkle toes, can't do that.
No. 2:55 left to go, second quarter. Grizzlies lead by 1, 17-16 here. They're going to swing it in here quick to 13. That's going to be Carnahan. She's going to dribble over the top of the key, swing it to Davis. They're going to get it to Carnahan on the right side in front of our bench. Back to Davis, inside to Little Baker. Out to Scholl there. Davis has it now. She's swinging it over to Carnahan. Back to Davis, top of the key. Back to Carnahan, looks inside to Baker, and she's going to travel with it. So Lillian played good defense there, made her take one extra step. As you're going to have Amory, how would you say that? A-M-E-R-Y?
Amory Baker, I believe.
Amory Baker, and then potential sister, McKinley Baker. So both checked in here for the Grizzlies. So Claire's going to get on the left side. She's going to look to go downhill, gets it in front of McKinley Baker. Swings it back out to Gorman now. Same place she just started, over to Lorelei with 2:10 left to go here, second quarter. Lorelei dribbles with her left hand, gets inside the paint. Crest cuts through everybody, but she's going to dribble it right out of bounds, and it will be Grizzly basketball.
Yeah, we're just making it a little tougher on ourselves tonight. Still not playing terrible, but the turnovers are really the only thing holding us back right now. I feel like we'd have a decent-sized lead if we could just be a little more careful with the ball.
We're going to swing it to Baker here. We're going to swing it out to Good now. Good's going to give it over to Davis as they cross the free throw line. It's going to try to get into Baker, but they're going to get it knocked out, and it'll be Claire with the steal. Throws it over the top to Yarick, who tips it before it goes out of bounds. Tries to get to Jackson, but it's going to get turned over there as well. McCoy hands off to Good. Good's going to swing it across to Davis, and it's going to be about 5 foot over her head and out of bounds.
Not even close.
Will be Tiger basketball. And I guess the good news is we're going to
ways.
turn the ball over. They're going to turn it over as well.
Both teams are turning it over, and that's probably why it's 17-16.
Welcome to 4A Tuesday
girls
night basketball.
That's right.
So minute 39, we took a 30-second timeout here. We'll take one with them. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Taste of old Mexico and part of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine, served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
Back here on the radios, Abby Gorman's going to get the pass in here from Aubrey Yarick. She'll bring it across half court with a minute 35 to go here in the second quarter, sorry. Abby's going to swing it over to Claire. 17-16, Grizzly leads the Lady Tigers here. We get it to Clark in the corner. Inside to Abby, short corner, back out to Clark for three. She's feeling it. It's good. Third three of the night already for Lorelei Clark.
Gives us the lead again, 17-19. Just over a minute to go here before half. We really need a defensive stop. Labette's going to push ahead. Almost travels there. Now Carnahan thinks about a three. Now they go left side to Davis. She puts up a three. It's going to miss everything. They're going to try to save it and not going to be able to do it. So it's going to be Fort Scott ball, 56 seconds to go.
Now Emery Baker is going to check in for the Grizzlies. She's going to sub out her sister, I would assume, McKinley Baker. We're going to swing it into Abby here to start the 56 seconds and counting. She's going to cross half court, swing it over to McElroy, over to Lorelei for three. McCoy's going to step out on her this time. Now we're going to swing Abby short corner. She makes a pump fake, back out to Claire. Claire's going to take her dribble, throws it inside to Jackson over the top, and she just misses that. Just rims right out, and it will be Grizzly basketball, I believe, underneath. Nope, he's going to say it's Tiger basketball. 32.5 seconds left, 11 on the shot clock here.
One thing Lillian does.
They turned it off, so they reset it.
kind of neutralize the size advantage at least.
Yep. Got to make sure you're not staying in the painted area too long there. As they turned off the shot clock, and I think they were checking to make sure it needed to be turned off.
Yep.
So it will be Tiger basketball. They could settle for the final shot here, but we do get into Aubrey. Aubrey swings it to Lorelei, over to Abby in the corner, back to Lorelei, back to Abby. Looking inside, it's not there. Cross-court pass to Claire, inside to Lillian on this side, drop step, thought about it. Goes out to Lorelei, swings over to Abby, pump fakes baseline. Still nothing there. Lorelei, one dribble three. Yes, she did.
She's heating up.
4-3.
Boy, is she heating up.
Her fourth of the night. 14 points for Lorelei Clark so far. She almost turns over good here. They try to get it into Scholl, and it's going to get blocked and go out of bounds with 0.6 seconds left. So we'll see if they try to go for a shot here or not.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say when we come out of halftime, we'll see a little bit different defense. What do you think? Or they stay in the zone and maybe Lorelei will go for 30.
I don't know. She kind of seems like a Bill Belichick type of coach. As long as Abby Gorman, your best player, is not beating her, she's going to just go with it.
Yeah.
As McCoy misses that from the free throw line, and that'll take us to halftime. Tigers lead 22-17 here at Altamont, Kansas, Labette County High School. The Grizzlies 17, the Tigers 22. Back after this extended break, and a word from our sponsors for halftime. As if you're watching on YouTube, you can watch the men warm up here. So they'll take on the men right after this game. Again, Tigers lead 22-17 at break. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore, with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's a tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders, too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
Back here real quick. Almost forgot the unofficial halftime stats for your Lady Tigers and Labette here, as the Lady Tigers do lead 22-17 here at halftime at Labette County High School. We're going to have Labette's players first. Good's going to have 8. Davis will have 5. Emery Baker will have 2, and McCoy will have 2 for Labette. It's all their scoring. For the Lady Tigers, we're going to have Abby Gorman with 3, Claire McElroy with 3, JC Rogers with 2, and your leading scorer going into halftime, only scorer in double digits, is going to be Lorelei Clark with 14. 12 of those is going to be off three-point shooting there in the corner. She got hot. I think she missed her first 2, but then after that, she's been on fire since then, Aaron.
Yeah, I think we probably could have a few more if we hadn't forced a little bit in early in the game there, trying to get it into the paint. So if they're just going to keep playing his own defense and setting in the paint, keep shooting the 3 ball. I mean, we shoot it at a decent rate. So I don't know why we don't just keep taking that shot. And I'm sure right now, Prashan's telling them if they're going to give you a 18-plus footer, shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Make them pay. Get them out of the zone.
I agree.
So
that's going to do it for our official halftime results, brought to you by H2 Painting. If you need some painting, I believe he's almost done with the job. So now it's time to get in and get a bid. Call Aaron Judy at H2 Painting. Phone number is
620-605-2769.
And that's all we got for the halftime show. We'll be back after this break with an extended word from our sponsors. All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburgh, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookies in Iola, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Hi, folks. This is Brian from Union State Bank. We would like to use this time to give a friendly reminder that at Union State Bank, we offer a number of services that you find at the big bank, and yet you still receive the personalized service that makes banking at a community bank so much nicer. Come in and see us at Union State Bank, family-owned and operated since 1901, on the square in Uniontown and at 12th Street, Highway 69 in Fort Scott. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Find us fast in names and numbers.
Hey there, my name is Rayleigh Cowan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County for many years, and love supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. Stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance Agency is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Casper Enterprises LLC is a full-service general contractor providing both commercial and residential new construction and remodeling, as well as boat dock fabrication and repair. 3 generations strong, we have over 50 years combined experience in the industry. Call Bo for all your construction needs. Proud supporter of all of our Fort Scott Tigers. Go Tigers.
Are you looking for a college that gives you options? Fort Scott Community College offers more than 35 fields of study, ensuring every student finds their passion. Earn credits to transfer to a 4-year institution or pursue an associate's degree or certificate. With a variety of student organizations and athletic programs, soon to include cheerleading and men and women's soccer. We've got you covered. Start your application today at fortscott.edu. There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Hello, Travis Myers here with Myers Mechanics, locally owned and operated. If you are tired of costly repairs and or high electric bills, it may be time to upgrade to a higher efficiency system. We are system change-out specialists. We install whole homes, mini splits, and Generac generators. Give us a call at 913-713-3734 to schedule a full home and system analysis.
Myrick Mechanical is a proud sports booster. Since 1921, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance has been a staple in the community, meeting the needs of our area residents. We handle many types of insurance from auto, home, farm, motorcycle, ATV, watercraft, as well as many aspects of your business needs. We are a proud supporter of sports in our local area, schools, and our athletes. Give us a call, 620-223-2970, or stop by our office. We're located at 20 South National in beautiful downtown Fort Scott, Kansas.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore, with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their belly at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning lay of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
An authentic taste of old Mexico in the heart of Fort Scott. That's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers. There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard. See clear, live better with Canar Eye Care. Visit in person at 1711 South National Suite E in Fort Scott or call 620-223-0850. Improving lives through the state-of-the-art care. See more online at CanarEyeCare.com.
Hey there, my name is Rayleigh Cowan, and I am a senior athlete at Fort Scott High School, and I would just like to take the opportunity to thank our community for all the support. I am proud to be a Tiger, and I am proud to be part of our small town. My family has owned and operated a business in Bourbon County for many years and love supporting all the kids. After all, we are the future. Stop in at Atkins Insurance Agency sometime and meet my grandma, Patty West, and my mom, Crystal Cowan. Atkins Insurance Agency is located at 3 East Wall Street in downtown Fort Scott.
Back here in Altamont, Kansas at Labette County High School, Tigers took a 22-17 lead into the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, Lorelei Clark is leading scorer for the Tigers with 14. J.C. Rogers with 2. Claire McElroy with 3. Abby Gorman with 3. And that's going to get you to 22 points here for the Lady Tigers. We're going to start the third quarter. I believe it will be possession arrow to the Tigers side, so they'll get it here coming out of the halftime break. And Aaron, if they don't get out of that zone, what do we see envisioning here?
I hope we see us shooting the ball a little bit more. I don't know what our 3 percentage is right now, but it's pretty dang high.
Yeah.
As a team, so it'd probably be a little bit higher. If,
we got 6 made threes as a team, so Gorman and McElroy, their only points are off threes, and then Lorelei follows up with 4 of them herself. So.
And how many threes did Abby have wide open and tried to get it inside, or did get it inside? We just couldn't convert.
Yep. So Abby's going to start here, bringing it across the timeline. She's going to swing it over to Ray on the left side of the court here. Brings it to Claire, top of the key. It's going to be the starting seniors here for the Tigers. Claire's going to get it, or Rayleigh's going to get it back from Yarrick. Yarrick's going to get it back to the top of the key, over to Abby. 15 on the shot clock as we get it to Rogers now. Little three-point line extended out to Rayleigh. Pump fake, drives baseline, kicks it across the paint. To Aubrey with a good pass, and first bucket of the game for Aubrey Yarrick.
Great find there by Ray to see Aubrey there in the middle of the lane. If you are going to get it inside, that's what you got to do, is stretch them out a little bit and then get it inside where you have some space.
They try to get into Baker, and it's going to get blocked, but then also tipped again, and it'll be Tiger basketball. So first possession for the Grizzlies is going to be a turnover.
You couldn't ask for a better start right now if you're the Lady Tigers.
Nope, you want to keep on extending this lead as much as you can. So now they're going to kind of be in more in a house zone. It's a 1-2-2, maybe even a 3-2 here, so maybe we'll work it inside a little bit more. We'll see. Claire gets it, gives it over to Aubrey. Thought about it, tries to swing across the paint to JC, but they fill in there. Get the turnovers. Davis is going to try to run down with it. It's going to get tipped out by Abby, so it'll be out of bounds off the Tigers. Grizzlies will retain possession underneath. 6:54 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers lead by 7, 24-17. It's almost going to be a 5-second call, but they do just get into Davis. Cross court from the bottom over to Good. Good's going to look inside to McCoy at the free throw line. Tries to get into Baker. Power dribbles, goes up with it after almost turning it over, misses. And McCoy will come down with the rebound there in the paint. Gets it out to Good for 3. She misses that. Rebound there by Yarrick, who had girl all over her. Rolls around a little bit. Claire's going to come down with it. Swings it to Rayleigh here. She's going to look inside, over to Aubrey, up and misses that. Baker will come down with it, and it'll be a foul there on JC, I believe, as they were fighting for the rebound. Looked like they might have both had the ball, but foul's going to be the call, not a jump ball. That'll be JC's third if it is on her, which it is. So we'll see if we check her out, if we let her play a little bit. So Tigers going to get set up in their press. We'll swing it over to Davis here. Now back to Carnahan. She's going to walk it across. 28, 27. Now she picks up her speed, gets there. That's where you want to trap it at, but we're going to not trap it there. We're going to look for the second trap.
They say she was out. She threw it off Claire's leg, but they're going to say
she caught it out of bounds. So
she was out when she caught it, yeah.
It'll be Tiger ball now.
Now Abby's going to have it on the Labette County logo here at half court. Comes right side, now at the volleyball line. Swings it to the corner. Claire looks inside, going to swing it back up top to Ray. Kind of wanting to get it inside, but they're going to swing it on around. Ray has it back at the volleyball line. Now she centers up. Right side Claire into Aubrey. Aubrey power dribbles, goes up and scores. 2 points for Aubrey Yarrick to give us a little bigger lead. Now Fort Scott going to tip away the inbounds pass from Labette. Abby thinks about a 3. She's going to give it to Claire for 3, and it's just going to be in and out, but rebounded by Abby. She puts up a 3. No good, and it's going to be a foul there on Ray Cowan as she goes for the rebound and kind of runs into McCoy.
knocks her off her feet a little bit there. It'll be Rayleigh's second. It's going to have, that is McKinley Baker check in here for McCoy. 5:30 left to go here. Tigers lead by 9. They're going to get it into Good on the right side. Swing it to Davis, cutting through the middle. Now they're going to cross it over to Baker. As they cross half-court line, they get it inside to McKinley Baker. She goes up off the glass for 2 for Labette. So now only a 7-point lead for the Tigers. She's going to bring it across half-court line. Swings to the right side here to Cowan. Cowan's going to swing it over to McElroy, inside to Rogers. Tries to throw it across, but she's going to get fouled as she's making that pass, and that's going to be foul, I believe, on 21, so that'll be Davis, and it will be her second foul of the night. Labette's first team foul of the third quarter. Going to swing it into Aubrey. Aubrey's going to try to swing it to Claire, gets tipped, but Claire does come down with it. Abby's trying to run around there as Carnahan's going to be up on her. Claire's going to take 2 dribbles. Pick it up. Davis will be on her. They're going to be back in the 2-3 look here now as we've scored a couple in the paint. We're going to try to go back into the paint. JC swings it over. She's going to get fouled there by Baker.
Yeah, I think they're going to actually be in a box and 1.
Which is pretty crazy because Abby Gorman only has 3 points.
Yeah. Yeah, they are going to stay in some kind of zone. I don't really know what we're seeing, but looks like we're going to see Carnahan just chase Abby probably the rest of the night as Claire gets it in here to Ray.
Good
Across
pass.
the lane pass, and 1 for Aubrey Yarick.
So damned if you do, damned if you don't. She's going to continue to score in the paint if she needs to. They're going to just box and 1 Abby all day.
Yeah.
And she's kind of giving Rayleigh the look like, I mean, what are we doing? I only got 3 points, so we ain't got to be all over me. Save that for Lorelai when she comes in.
Right.
Dark's going to go up with the free throw, miss it, rims out, gets to JC on the rebound, swings it to Abby, who gets it with no girl on her now. Now Carnahan's back on her. Gets Rayleigh at the elbow, free throw line, out to Yark. She's going to drive in, thought about it, kicks it out to Rogers. They're slapping out a little bit. She kicks it to Claire at the 3-point line. She's going to dribble across court, no look, kind of gets hooked there. She goes up with the
good take by Claire McElroy there. Got somebody on her and still is going to go up with the right underhand and score.
Yeah, kind of got her arm held there.
Yeah.
She still was able to hold on to it.
Yeah, it's a strong move by her.
It looks like it's going to be a full timeout for Labette, I believe. So we'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9. Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron and Judy back after the break.
Make the right decision. It feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug. We're choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Peerless Products offers health insurance with an employee-only premium as low as $10 per week, a company-funded health savings account, company-funded life insurance for employees and their immediate families, profit sharing, and a 401k match. Peerless employees enjoy fresh fruit daily, earned paid sick time, and vacation time that's immediately available, and the knowledge that their weekends will be theirs to enjoy. Apply in person or online at peerlessproducts.com. Peerless Products is an equal opportunity employer that puts people first.
They're going to look to pass it in here. They get it into Carnahan, kind of all over her. Davis is going to get it. She's going to cross half court, swings it up to Baker. Baker's going to have Yark on her. She's going to miss, but she'll be at the line shooting 2, as it looks like Aubrey Yark picks up her third foul as well.
I'd say I'm surprised, but are we really surprised?
I don't think so.
She makes her first free throw.
Baker's going to make her first here. They tried to start a little bit early on us, and the scoreboard buzzed them.
Yeah.
Plus new media was here tonight. Baker's going to make her second as well. They're still perfect from the free throw line. They just haven't got there too much after the first quarter, or after the second quarter, sorry.
So it's going to be 21-30. Tigers lead here, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rayleigh's going to give it to Abby at the top. Now she goes free throw line to Claire. Right side to Abby for 3. It's going to be just short. Tipped around. Labette County's going to come away with it. They're going to get it to the right side and push ahead. It's going to be Davis in the corner. It's going to be tipped by Ray, and Claire's going to come away with the steal. She tries to throw it ahead. I'm not sure where she was going with that one. Just kind of a quarterback pass there, and it's going to be stolen by Labette County. Now they're going to get it free throw line. Try to dump it inside to Baker. They do. She's going to lose it, I think, off her foot.
Yeah, it looked like it went off the foot there, so
it'll be a turnover and be Fort Scott ball here, 3:25 to go.
I'll get Lorelei in for Rayleigh and Mary in for Aubrey. Nope. So Rayleigh's going to stay. It's actually going to be Claire and Aubrey here. 3:25 left, third quarter. Tigers lead by 9 over the host, Labette County High School at Altamont, Kansas. So Abby's going to bring it across the free throw line. She's going to look to get set up here. Swings it to Rayleigh. Rayleigh tells Mary to pop out the three-point line. They get it to her. She's going to try to go baseline. Falls down. No call. Swings to Rayleigh. Rayleigh to JC at the elbow. Back to Rayleigh. Pump fake. Goes left with it. Gets it to Abby here. Top of the key. She's going to drive in, kick it out to Mary. Short corner for 2. Misses, but JC's there for a wide open layup. Put back and good.
Yeah, crazy. No one even close to JC there on the rebound.
Nope, that's one of those you want to yell box out, but everybody's boxed out except JC.
Yeah, boxing out the wrong people.
So now Baker's going to force the issue there on Mary and go up with it and get fouled, so she'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. And the way they've kind of shot it tonight, they'd much rather be at the free throw line as they haven't missed any, so see if that continues to go here. 2:42 left here, third quarter. Tigers lead by 11. And finally got the announcer's jinx as she missed that one.
My apologies on the camera tonight, too. I am really slacking, so that's my fault for our YouTube watchers. I'll try to do better here. I think it's the no air conditioning.
It's getting to you.
Got
it's like a sauna up in here.
My goodness. It's warm. It's taking me back to my high school days when our gym had no AC.
Yep.
Fort Scott's
as privileged as these kids are these days.
That's right.
We don't need to get into that as Lorelei's going to get it here on the right side. Swing it to Abby in the corner. Going to take a dribble left-handed, swings it to Rayleigh. JC was jumping for it, calling for it. They swing into Rayleigh inside, up and under. It's good.
Yeah,
for Rayleigh
great ball
Cowan.
movement there by the Lady Tigers.
And a great cut there to see that the middle was open. Take it.
That's right. So now Labette pushes through our trap. It's going to be tipped by JC Rogers. She's going to take off. She's going to go coast to coast with it. Jump stop and just going to be a little strong. Going to miss it there. Labette's going to come away with the rebound. Maybe gets away with the travel. Now Davis, the freshman for Labette, going to go left side, coast to coast. Puts up a runner, misses everything, gets her own rebound. Going to put that up, and she's going to score there to cut it back to 10. Tigers lead 34-24 here. 1:44 to go, third quarter.
Abby's going to bring it across here. Swing it over to Rayleigh on the left side. So Rayleigh's going to dribble back to the top of the key, swing it over to Lorelei. Still yet to shoot in this third quarter. Abby moves it, maybe gets fouled there, but no call.
Good pass.
But Mary's going to get the rebound and go up with it. 4-2 there. So Malone will get her first points of the night for the Tigers.
And Labette's just kind of out of sorts right now as they throw that pass away. So it's going to be Fort Scott ball again. I think this trap is kind of frustrating them. Coach is getting a little frustrated too, as we're going to see some players that haven't really seen much time get in here.
We're going to swing it to Claire across half court. They're going to get to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to kick it back out to Abby. Abby to Claire, top of the key, over to Lorelei. Her first shot of third quarter, misses short. And Abby's going to tip it out to Claire. Claire's going to get that, throws it to nobody, but it's going to be off of the Grizzlies. And it'll be Tiger basketball underneath. Because I think she thought Mary was going to cut, but Mary's like, I'm good out here.
Just standing there, she launched that thing too.
If you're going to make a bad pass, throw it hard at least, and that's exactly what she did.
She threw it hard.
Went right off the Grizzlies' hands. And
Claire's
went out of
looking to get it in, gets it into the corner. Lorelei's going to go back to the top. Abby now back to corner. Claire maybe thinks about a three, skip past the Lorelei. Gets it into the elbow. Mary's going to take a dribble. They're going to call a foul here.
46 on the game clock, 23 on the shot clock.
That's going to be a foul on Scholl, the sophomore for Labette County. So Fort Scott will have it underneath. Claire's going to inbound. Going to give it to Lorelei at the top. Now back, short corner for Claire. Is going to rim out. Labette's going to have the rebound. Scholl has it in her hand, just can't quite hold on to it, and it's going to land right on the out-of-bounds line.
So we'll do it again. Fresh 35.
See what we can do this time.
Claire passes it in, gets it to Aubrey for a quick jumper, misses it, but Claire fights for the rebound. Still fighting, still loose. Is this going to be rebounded there eventually by 32 for Labette? Now she picks up her dribble there, and it's going to go.
Oh, whoa.
Thought maybe it went off her leg, but it didn't. It went off Abby. She tied that up there. 32 is going to be Dickens for the Grizzlies.
It's her first action of the night.
Yep, and it's going to be Kinley Lee's first action here for the Tigers. We're going to check Abby Gorman out real quick, get a quick breather here with 27.2 left here in the third quarter. Tigers lead by 12.
Well, she just about falls over the line. It's going to be a steal.
You say she can't move like that anyway, so it should have been a turnover.
Right.
But Kinley's going to get it, and then she's going to instantly foul Kinley Lee. So it's kind of one of those trifectas there on Labette.
Now, I think she's going to be shooting. That's 5 fouls on Labette. 5 team fouls here in this third quarter.
So Dickens is going to collect the foul there.
So Kinley Lee going to check in. Shoots the first one, little long. Going to miss it.
Coming right off the bench. Got to go straight to the free throw line. Probably not quite ready for that.
Already got a steal, though. She's in the book.
She's in the book.
Four dribbles. Now puts it up. Oh, just off. So she misses both. Is Labette going to come with it here? 20 seconds to go. Davis out of control. Puts up an air ball and is going to top it off with an offensive foul. Who took the charge there?
I did not see.
We're going to rewind here on our iPad. See if we
way
can
behind. Sorry.
See if we can see who took the charge. They can't figure out what they want to do now. The referees. They get it in. We go right side.
It's going to be Laura. No.
It's going to be out of bounds.
Aubrey took it.
Aubrey's looking at the ref in disbelief that there's no foul there. She gets ran through by Baker. I mean, runs right into her. Pashawn asking how that's not a foul. So now Labette gets it in. 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Going to be stripped. Abby gets it. She's got 2. She's going to put up a half quarter and close. Hits the backboard.
So Tigers lead 36-24, 12-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Listen, all hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
The Fort Scott jungle has tigers galore with ferocious appetites for more. That's why all the tigers fill their bellies at Marsh's Deli, located at 6 West 18th Street. It's the tradition of every game day to ensure the winning way of play. It's easy to score a big food win with deliveries, carry-out, or even dine-in. Marsh's Deli welcomes call-in orders too. You can call us at 620-223-6432. All Tigers know that Marsh's Deli is where you fill your belly.
Opie's Pizza is proud to support all area school sports and reminds you that they have many locations for you to enjoy the best pizza there is. You'll find Opie's Pizza at KC Mart, north at the Hammond exit, Union Station in Uniontown. Everybody's in Mound City, Opie's Restaurant in Girard, and now at Opie's Pizza Pool Room and Pub in Pittsburgh, Crickets in Kincaid, Brookies in Iowa, and on-the-go convenience store at the Prescott exit on North 69. Or go to opiespizza.com.
Back after the intermission in between quarters here. It's going to be Labette ball to start the fourth quarter. So they're going to get it right in here and get to work. It's going to be swung over to Carnahan. Carnahan to Scholl. Scholl over to Davis. Inside to Baker. Takes a shot from the elbow. Misses it left-handed. Rebound Scholl. Going to be blocked partially there, and it'll be a rebound for Rayleigh Cowan. She's going to look to go coast to coast with it. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it out to Claire. Over to Aubrey, corner 3, nope. Swings it back to Claire to the left. She's going to bring it up top to the top of the key. She's going to go downhill left-handed, gets to the block, and then she's going to turn around, and it's going to end up being a jump ball, which will end up being a Tiger possession still. So 7:25 here. Grizzlies 1 possession, no points. It'll be Tiger possession here after the jump ball again. So get it into Aubrey. She drives into the paint, kicks out to JC. Elbow. Back out to Abby, who had a second there. Carnahan gets back out on her. Claire, 3. It's good. Claire McElroy for 7 or 8 now tonight.
Yeah, that's her second three-pointer on the night. Labette gets it to the middle of this trap here. Now they go left sideline. Gonna dribble in, try to kick it back out. Now they're gonna get it to Baker on the block. And they're gonna say she's fouled here by Aubrey Yark, I believe. I thought maybe they were gonna get it with a travel.
And that's gonna be number 4. Or I'll show off a little bit of bilingual here, Quattro.
Yeah, whoa, nice.
Yeah, getting there. Baker's gonna miss that one, so.
Duolingo?
Yep. Nope. Sophomore year, Spanish class.
Oh, yeah.
I learned how to say fiesta, so every Friday was Fiesta Friday. That was my only goal.
Sophomore year to get that, huh?
Yeah.
I think Holton learned that the other day at Sunbeam.
Well, good for him.
Oh,
They got to learn it a little bit more now.
That's true. The world's evolving.
Yes.
39-24 lead here. Tigers kind of to a commanding lead here in this fourth quarter.
Baker's going to drive in there, and she's going to get the 2 as she missed both free throws.
Right on cue.
Gets back there. Gorman's going to bring it across the half-court line, swing it over to Claire here in front of our bench on the right side. Get a screen from Rogers. She rolls off of it. Kick out to Abby, corner 3, and she misses it a little bit long. She's going to stay on Carnahan as Baker's going to throw it over to 10. That's going to be Roberts for the Grizzlies. She swings it down to the corner. She gets trapped, but it gets out to Davis, and it's going to end up being a jump ball.
I think it's going to stay with Labette here, they say.
6:20 left to go here, fourth quarter. Tigers lead by 13, 39-26 at Labette County High School, Altamont, Kansas. They're trying to get it in. They do finally get it in here. Number 33, that's going to be Baker, McKinley Baker. She's going to swing it to Davis here, top of the key now. She's looking, gets it over to inside now to the other Baker. She's going to travel with it.
Yeah.
She tried to extend across and couldn't get anything. Tried to step back and she shuffled a little bit.
Just drug her pivot foot kind of there, so.
Still 13-point lead as JC gets it in here to Abby. She's going to jog it up. Carnahan's going to meet her right at the half-court line to guard her. She's looking over at coach for the play. Now she's going to go with her left hand, cross-court, swings over to Rayleigh. Left side, Rayleigh's going to come back to the top of the key, swing it to Rogers. Over to Gorman here. 2 cutters, nothing there. Swings it to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to set the screen for Abby now. Abby gets it back. Kick out to Claire. Swings to JC, kind of gets tipped out, but JC comes down with it. Picks up her dribble. 3 on the shot clock. Rayleigh gets it over to Abby. Thought about it, didn't shoot it, and that's going to be delay of game. Possession is going to go to the Grizzlies here with 5:31. So
13-point lead. I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen.
No.
We took 35 seconds off the clock. Yeah. If it was going to happen, now's maybe the time, I guess, you could deal with it.
Grizzlies takes about 2 dribbles as soon as they pass it in, and she picks it up, and she swings it to McCoy, swings into Baker, goes up with it, and it's a hook shot good for McKinley Baker, the younger Baker sister.
Now Labette has cut it to 11 here with 5:12 to go, so Fort Scott really needs to tighten up here. Be a little more careful with the ball and know where they're at.
Get it to Rayleigh. She hands off to Aubrey. Aubrey's going to hand it back off to Rayleigh. She's going to look into the paint. Kick out to Abby for 3. She misses long. Rebound goes to Rayleigh. She tries to go up with it. She's going to get fouled. We'll see if it's on the floor or if she's going to be shooting.
I believe she's going to be shooting.
I think you pointed at the floor, so yep, it's going to be underneath. So I think she was trying to go up with it, but it just looked a little bit tougher. As there's going to be 4:55 here. I think even the scoreboard said shooting foul. As they get the ball in.
It's a 2.
It's going to be a 2 by Rayleigh. They buzzed the horn, but they tried to throw it back, and he said, no, keep it. So it was kind of a weird option there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be Lorelei checking in, next dead ball for the Tigers. Davis kind of running three-pointer there, misses that. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Grizzlies, so it'll be Tiger possession.
So Kylie Roberts going to step on the baseline there. Going to get the turnover. Now JC's going to be underneath. Gives it to Abby. So they're kind of ratcheting up the defense a little bit. Is Labette now in a man-to-man. We haven't really seen that all night. Abby has it. Plays off. JC Rogers now goes right side. Lorelei gets into the lane and tries to get a little bit fancy with the pass and give it up. I would have maybe liked to see her just go up with her left hand. She's got a nice left hand to finish.
I think she was worried about the trees there. JC was open. If it was kind of more of a chest pass, she probably could have caught it and shot it in flow, but instead we went for the bounce pass, and JC wasn't ready for that. But the Grizzlies are going to come back. Only down 11 here as we swing it over to Carnahan. They're going to swing it back to the top of the key. Inside to Baker at the free throw line. She's going to miss it. Rebound Claire. Kicks it to Lorelei. She's going to look to bring it up the court here. Swings it over to Abby as Carnahan was way over here. Abby's going to have a chance. Swings it to JC in the paint. Out to Claire at the top of the key. Over to Lorelei on the right side in front of the bench. 23 on the shot clock. Out to Aubrey. Handoff to Abby for three. Gets fouled on it though, so she'll be at the line shooting three.
Oh, I don't. He didn't say that was on the floor.
He could not call that on the floor.
Yeah, no, he didn't call it on the floor.
Yeah, it's not on the floor. The coaches don't even know yet. There's no way that's called on the floor. It's definitely a shot.
Are we serious right now? I know there's a ref shortage, but if that's all you know, just stay home. Let someone else do it. That's insane. Holy cow. We've seen some wild stuff as we travel around with the team, but that's one of the more wild things we've seen, I think.
Coach Bashan's going to call a timeout here. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There's more to vision than meets the eye, and Canar Eye Care understands this perfectly. Their dedicated team of experts in advanced technology are here for your eyes, whether it's for an emergency or routine checkup. Maintaining your sight is their mission, with offices in Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Girard.
We're going to come back here. And they're going to hand it, then hit the buzzer. The buzzer's still going. We get it into Aubrey, left-handed layup, and it's going to be no good. It's kind of a weird thing. The buzzer's going off the whole time. Fort Scott's going to get the turnover there.
Instead of getting 3 free throws, we get a turnover off the missed shot.
Yeah, what a crazy possession that was.
Tiger possession after they get a turnover themselves. And I don't know if the scoreboard's not good with them. I don't know what's going on. Now we're going to have a stoppage as well. Guess the shot clock didn't start there, so he turned it down a little bit. Gets it set back up, and we're here to play now as Abby Gorman's going to bring it across the half-court line. Carnahan's already up on her, kind of sagging off now down to the three-point line. Gets it to Aubrey here on the right side. Back to Claire in the middle, to JC. She's getting ready to cut, saves it from going out of bounds. Back to Claire. She's going to set a screen for Claire here. Claire's going to kick it over to Abby in the corner. Carnahan's still on her. They're kind of in a man defense, 4-out shell looking for the Tigers. Abby's going to get to the elbow. Free throw line, misses that. Gets her own rebound though. She follows her shot, goes up with it, and good.
Yeah, great effort there by Abby Gorman.
She was getting boxing one there a little bit, so that's only her 5th point of the game, so they must know something we don't know, I guess. Good gets it there on the paint, misses that, and they're going to land on JC's leg, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it'll stay Grizzly basketball as JC kind of fell on and throws it out of bounds.
Tigers still lead by 11 here, 2:36 to go, 4th quarter. The shot clock hasn't moved. It's still at 34. They're having real trouble at the scores table as far as the clock and things go. And now they're going to say shot clock stays there. Okay. Labette's going to get it in. Now they try to go right side. Abby Gorman going to knock it out of bounds. So it'll stay with Labette. Now 31 on the shot clock, 2:34 to go here. Fort Scott leads 28-41. Maybe that's what Sean was telling them. They hadn't changed the score.
They get it into Davis, who misses everything there. Rebound for Aubrey. Gets it to Rayleigh now. Rayleigh's going to bring it across. Swings it over to Lorelei here in front of our bench. She's going to bring it back to the top of the key. Volleyball extended line here. Swings it to Rayleigh on the right side. JC's going to cut through, nothing there. Swings it to Abby now, top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Over to JC, left side now. Cross court to Aubrey. He's going to drive in, kick out to Abby for three. And it's going to rim out. Rebound Aubrey, up, misses that. JC gets the rebound though. Out to Lorelei for three. Misses short, and it's going to be over the back there, I think, on Baker as Aubrey Yark had a great box out.
Yeah, she did. Good job by her to get position there.
Baker's third. Be the third team foul for Labette County here in the fourth quarter. Tigers have one. It's going to be a timeout, 30-second for Coach Vollmer for the Labette County Grizzlies. So we'll send it back to the studio. All hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV for a quick break. Back to you.
Fort Scott, that's La Hacienda, the finest Mexican cuisine served fresh, hot, and made to order. Plus, who doesn't love the free basket of homemade chips and La Hacienda's fresh salsa? Get your favorite La Hacienda meal through dine-in, curbside pickup, or delivery. See their full menu at LaHaciendaFortScott.com. La Hacienda, an authentic taste of Mexico in the heart of downtown Fort Scott, 24 North Main. Proud to support the Fort Scott Tigers.
Back here at Labette County as the Tigers lead 41-28, 13-point lead here. So we're going to have the ball underneath, look to pass it in. Rayleigh's going to swing it over to Gorman. Gorman swings it to Clark, top of the key. Scholl's going to be on her. They're going to be in a man defense, Labette is. They're going to swing it to Rayleigh. Has Davis on her, and it's going to be a push on Davis. It'll be her fourth now. Or no, it'll be her fifth, so she is out of the game. For the Grizzlies, she's going to finish with 7 points, and that will be the fourth team foul. So we're going to get the ball here in front of Coach Steps. We're going to throw it over to JC on the far left side. Kicked it out to Abby at the three-point line. They're going to call a travel on her. She has no idea what's going on.
Me either.
Coach
Neither
Steps
does he.
either, so it's going to be Grizzly basketball after the travel call.
It makes four of us, Pashawn, me, Abby, and the ref. Anywho, they get the ball in here. Now Carnahan has it. Gives it up to Scholl. She's going to dribble to the left side, and they're going to get a cheap one on Lorelei here. Fort Scott leads again, 28-41. 1:31 to go. Lorelei's gonna come out here.
You're doing so good on time.
Yeah. I hope they don't muck it up too much here and slow us down. We got a long drive home tonight, girls. Let's not make this too long.
Scholl's gonna swing it over here to Good. Good's gonna puff fake, swing it to Carnahan, back to Scholl in the corner, pump fakes as well, back to Carnahan in front of their bench. Back to Good for a long three. It's good.
So we're going to see a quick timeout after that three.
They're down 10 here. The Labette Grizzlies are by 10. Minute 12 left to go. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it here. And if you're the Tigers, if they're not going to foul you, I think you're okay with wasting 35 seconds and
absolutely
getting across half court and just draining it out.
I'm with you. Yeah, waste that 35 seconds, and that makes it real tough. I mean, if you're still just even up 10 for a high school girls game, that's going to be a pretty tough deficit.
As I say that, I guess you would see some crazy things that happened. We were told the JV girls, the Fort Scott JV girls, were down 20
to start the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, or at some point at halftime, and they came back and they actually won the JV game. So
yeah, 1 by 2.
Yep, it was a good win for Coach Floyd. As it looks like Coach Witt's not on the sideline tonight, dealing with some things. So
yeah, I think he's got some sickness. Had a little sickness in my family too.
Yeah, it's going around.
Little boy was sick last night.
It's not. Hopefully your little boy gets better quickly. I know AD at the college has had it, and he was down for about a week, and he's finally starting to feel better. So we'll see how long it lingers.
I think I'd rather me be down than him, man. It's sad
That's
when
what I always think
little kids are sick.
I'm always like, if I could just take it from him, I would 100%.
Absolutely.
It's going to be Tiger basketball underneath after that made basket by the Grizzlies.
Full court press here, man-to-man, full court defense by Labette. So now they're going to go deep. Holy cow.
And it's going to be a layup for Rayleigh Cowan.
What a throw by J.C. Rogers. Tom Brady-esque there. And now another steal by Aubrey Yarrick, and smartly just backs it out as Fort Scott's going to lead here. 55 seconds to go. She's going to get fouled by Carnahan. And it's going to put her on the line. What a throw.
Great throw.
Yeah, what a play call, too, by Coach Steps.
JC's at the free throw line kind of smirking there. It's been in the playbook for years, and we usually don't use it a whole lot, but every once in a time we do.
Yeah.
JC's been itching to probably throw that for 4 years. She saw that been in our playbook to have a chance as we talk about really 4 of the starting 5 are more softball players, so they all have the arms. Aubrey makes her first and her second here.
Yeah, the out-of-bounds play, they give it, pass it still out of bounds to... They give it to her on the other sideline, or the other side of the basket there, still out of bounds. And the girl that had it first out of bounds takes off, which is Rayleigh Cowan, and JC just puts it on a dime.
They're going to get inside to Baker. She's going to go up with it and get fouled with 39.7 left here to go. Tigers lead by 14 here at Labette County, so it's as good as bought here, I think, for the Lady Tigers, who's going to move to only, I believe, 2 losses in the SEK still. Our last loss was to Tonganoxie, so after I talked about Baker not missing a free throw, she's missed quite a bit since then.
Yeah.
That's going on 3 in a row now for her.
Announcer jinx. It's real.
There's her 4th. The announcer jinx is real. And tonight it's working good for us as we're going to come away with that rebound. We're going to get it to Claire. Claire's going to swing it over to Aubrey. Kind of waited for it a little bit, and Baker's going to take it, and it's going to be a foul on Aubrey. She said, that's fine, I'm out. That's going to be her 5th foul, and maybe that's what she wanted. Because she's kind of just like, whatever.
Yep. She kind of looks like, I'm over it. Yep. And she's going to say something to the ref. He's going to shake his head at her. Mm-hmm. I'm on Aubrey's side on this one.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't say anything to him, but.
She was already saying, I'm out. I think he said something. He's like, I don't care. I'm still out, so I'm waiting to get checked out.
Yeah.
And then he just didn't like that, so they're going to get it inside. They're going to swing it out to Scholl for a 3. She's going to miss everything.
It's going to be
saved. I guess it was saved. I thought maybe she stepped out of bounds, but they didn't call it. Abby's going to come away with it from Claire, grabbing that rebound technically. Swing it over to Rayleigh. She needs to take her dribble, get out of that corner.
They're not going to foul.
Nope. So. 1 second left, and that's going to be all she does it here in Labette County. Lady Tigers lead and win 45-31, 14-point win. We're going to send it back to the studio real quick, get the unofficial official game stats. Listen, I'll hit 103.9 at Fort Scott TV on YouTube.
Make the right decision. It feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Cale Nelson is right here in Bourbon and Lynn counties to help you select the right protection at the right price. We will make sure you understand your State Farm coverage so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Cale Nelson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call me. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here with the unofficial official full game stats for the Lady Tigers. They're going to get senior night set up here for the Labette County Grizzlies seniors. Labette's going to finish with good. She will have 11. Davis will have 7. Emery Baker will have 7. McCoy will have 2. And McKinley Baker will have 2. For your Lady Tigers, it's going to be Rayleigh Cowan with 4. Abby Gorman with 5. Claire McElroy with 8. Aubrey Yarrick with 8, J.C. Rogers with 4. Lorelei Clark is going to have 14 in the first half, and she's going to finish with 14 as well. So we didn't really need her to do much again in the second half. And Mary Malone will get into the stat book with 2. Your unofficial official game stats brought to you by Duffy Insurance. Call 620-215-6168 for all your insurance needs, and I'll make sure to take care of you. So we're going to get the senior night done here. 14-point victory for the Lady Tigers. Aaron, your final game thoughts?
I thought they played with a lot more control in the second half. A lot less turnovers. Just quit being so careless with the ball, and that's kind of what happens when you do that. Good things happen. It's never a lack of talent. It's usually the muscle between our ears that gets us in trouble with the girls, and when they can come out and be a little more under control there. Normally we come out with a victory, and that's what they did tonight, so good job by them.
Absolutely. So it'll keep us kind of notched where we need to be in the SEK standings to continue to try to get a SEK championship. As Indy and I think Pittsburgh are still above us, but we get both of them at home, so get a little payback hopefully at home and kind of muddy the waters and see if they fall to somebody else and get that outright SEK championship here for the Lady Tigers. But that's going to do it here for the Lady Tigers game. Tigers win 45-31, 14-point win. We'll send it back to the studio. We'll finish up senior night here, get the 15 minutes going for the boys game and get that going. You're listening to All Hit 103.9, Fort Scott TV on YouTube. This is Dylan Duffy with Aaron Judy.
That's right. Go Big Red.
Go Tigers.
This has been Fort Scott Tiger Basketball on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV. Tiger and Lady Tiger Basketball has been brought to you in part by these corporate sponsors: Briggs Auto of Fort Scott, Gross Insurance, and Peerless Products. Also brought to you by Union State Bank with locations in Uniontown and Fort Scott. Tiger Basketball is also made possible by the Special Sports Boosters, Billiard Hammer Hartman Insurance Incorporated, the Hole in the Wall Liquor Store, La Hacienda of Fort Scott, Marcia's Deli, Norris Heating and Air Conditioning, Opie's Pizza, Atkins Insurance, Casper Enterprises, Fort Scott Community College, Canar Eye Care of Fort Scott, Myrick Mechanical, and State Farm Insurance Agent Cale Nelson. Thanks for listening, and be sure to join us again, Tiger fans, for the next Battle of the Hardwood on All Hit 103.9 FM and our YouTube channel, Fort Scott TV.